Destroy inflammation in your body and mind after 50 by eating this. Let me tell you about Maria, a 54-year-old teacher from Brazil who contacted me last month. She said, "Doctor, I wake up every morning feeling like I've been hit by a truck. My knees hurt so bad I can barely climb stairs. My brain feels like it's wrapped in cotton, and I'm exhausted before my day even starts." Sound familiar? Do you wake up and your joints are screaming with a stiffness that feels like it's never going away? Do you feel sluggish? Your mind feels like a total fog, and that energy you used to have has vanished, replaced by a fatigue that won't go away no matter how much you sleep? Here's what's happening. You have a silent and insidious enemy living inside your body right now. It's called chronic inflammation, and it's literally aging you from the inside out. Before we dive deep into this life-changing information, I want to know, what city or country are you watching from? Drop it in the comments below. And if you've experienced joint pain, brain fog, or that constant fatigue after 50, share your story with our community. Your experience might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. And what if I told you that the cause of all these aches, the brain fog, and even that stubborn weight around your waist is hiding on your plate? Better yet, what if the solution is hiding there too? 6 months later, Maria sent me another message. "I can't believe it. The pain is 80% gone. I have energy again. I feel 10 years younger." What changed? She followed the exact protocol I'm about to share with you. In this video, I'm going to show you the foods that are true warriors against inflammation, capable of restoring your health in an unbelievable way. I'm going to give you the exact shopping list to shut down the inflammation that's sabotaging your body and mind after 50 and give you back the energy you thought you'd lost forever. I'm not talking about crazy diets or expensive pills. I'm talking about using the power of food to destroy this problem. And stick around until the end because I'll give you a complete 30-day action plan that will revolutionize how you feel. Plus, the last food on our list is one of the most insane and powerful of them all. An incredible tool to rejuvenate from the inside out. You won't believe it. Section 1, the invisible enemy, understanding chronic inflammation. Before I give you the life-changing food list, you need to understand what we're up against. What the heck is inflammation, and why is it destroying your quality of life? Think of it this way. You twist your ankle, it gets red, swollen, a total mess. That's acute inflammation. It's your body being smart, sending in troops to fix the mess. This inflammation is your friend. It shows up, does its job, and leaves. Now imagine a low-grade fire burning the walls of your house from the inside day after day without stopping. You don't see it, but it's slowly destroying everything. That's chronic inflammation. It's a silent and treacherous enemy. It doesn't scream in pain, it whispers with fatigue, shifting aches, and that awful feeling that something is just wrong. The shocking statistics. Listen to this. According to the American Heart Association, chronic inflammation affects over 50 million Americans over 50. The National Institute on Aging found that people with high inflammation markers are 3 times more likely to develop heart disease and 2.5 times more likely to suffer from dementia. And why does this get 1,000 times worse after 50? Scientists literally created a word for it. Inflammaging, the mix of inflammation and aging. As we get older, our body starts pouring gasoline on this fire. Old cells release inflammatory junk called senescence-associated secretory phenotype, SASP, our immune system goes haywire, and stress just keeps piling up and damaging everything. The domino effect. Here's what's happening in your body right now. Inflammatory proteins called cytokines are swimming through your bloodstream like tiny terrorists. They attack your joints, causing arthritis. They cross into your brain, causing that fog and memory issues. They damage your blood vessels, leading to heart disease. They mess with your insulin, causing diabetes. And this inflammation is no joke. It's the root of the diseases we fear most. Arthritis, inflammation, type 2 diabetes, inflammation, heart attacks, you guessed it, inflammation. And your brain, neuroinflammation, is linked to memory loss and devastating diseases like Alzheimer's. The modern poison. Our modern lifestyle feeds this monster. Sugar spikes inflammation by 50% within hours of eating it. Trans fats trigger inflammatory genes. Processed foods contain chemicals that literally program your immune system to attack your own body. Chronic stress pumps out cortisol, which fans the flames. Poor sleep disrupts your body's natural anti-inflammatory processes. The good news, and the reason you're watching this video, is that if the wrong food is gasoline, the right food is a giant fire extinguisher. Certain foods have the power to silence your immune system's alarm bells and restore balance. A Harvard study followed 68,000 people for 12 years and found that those who ate the most anti-inflammatory foods had 18% lower risk of death from any cause. Changing what you eat is the most powerful weapon weapon you have. Now that we understand the enemy, let's get to know our arsenal. Section 2, the anti-inflammatory arsenal, the food list. Food. Number 1, fatty fish, salmon, sardines, mackerel, tuna, anchovies. The first item on our list is a true game changer for your body. I'm talking about cold water fish like wild-caught salmon, sardines, mackerel, and tuna. Their superpower is an insane concentration of omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA. Think of omega-3s as the Navy SEALs of your body. They don't just stop the creation of inflammatory substances, they drop into the war zone and clean up the mess, protecting everything. The science is mind-blowing. A study in the Journal of Clinical Medicine found that people who ate fatty fish twice a week had 40% lower levels of C-reactive protein, CRP, the main marker of inflammation in your blood. Another study showed that omega-3s literally reprogram your genes to produce less inflammation. For your joints, omega-3 is like WD-40 for a squeaky hinge. It's a natural lubricant reducing pain and stiffness by up to 55% in just 12 weeks. For your brain, it's literally food. Your brain is 60% fat and DHA makes up 40% of those fats. Eating this means a faster, sharper, and more protected mind. Practical tips. Challenge. Eat fatty fish 2 to 3 times a week. Minimum budget hack. Canned sardines and mackerel are super cheap powerhouses. Cooking tip. Bake, grill, or poach. Never fry. High heat destroys the omega-3s. Serving size 3-4 Oz per serving, about the size of your palm. Best choices: wild-caught salmon, sardines, anchovies. Herring food. Number 2, dark leafy greens. Kale, spinach, chard, arugula, collard greens. If fish is a game changer, leafy greens are the cheapest superfood on the planet. Kale, spinach, Swiss chard, arugula. This stuff is an anti-inflammatory powerhouse that costs practically nothing. The triple threat. Their power comes from 3 directions. First, they're loaded with antioxidants like quercetin and kaempferol that neutralize free radicals before they can cause inflammation. Second, they're packed with magnesium, a mineral that literally tells inflammatory pathways to shut down. Third, the fiber feeds beneficial bacteria in your gut, and a happy gut equals a happy, inflammation-free body. The research. The Nurses' Health Study, which followed 62,000 women for 10 years, found that those eating the most leafy greens had 40% lower inflammation markers. Another study showed that just 1 cup of leafy greens daily reduces inflammatory markers by 25% in just 4 weeks. Practical tips. Challenge. Eat a giant serving every single day, 2 to 3 cups raw or 1 cup cooked. Smoothie hack. Throw 2 handfuls of spinach into any fruit smoothie. You won't taste it. Cooking tip. Light sautéing actually increases antioxidant absorption storage. Wash, dry completely, and store in paper towels to keep fresh longer. Food number 3. Berries and dark purple fruits, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, acai, tart cherries. You need to eat this every single day. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and acai, the pure, unsweetened kind. That vibrant color isn't just pretty, it's a ridiculously powerful antioxidant called anthocyanin. The brain protector. Anthocyanins are incredible. They literally hit the off switch on inflammation inside your cells. And the craziest part, they're one of the few compounds that can cross the blood-brain barrier and put out the fire directly in your brain, protecting your neurons from damage. Shocking research. A study published in Annals of Neurology followed 16,000 people for 20 years and found that those eating the most berries had brains that were 2.5 years younger than their chronological age. Another study showed that just 1 cup of blueberries daily reduced inflammation by 28% in just 6 weeks. Practical tips. Daily dose, 1 cup fresh or 1 2-cup frozen budget hack. Frozen berries are often more nutritious than fresh and way cheaper. Timing. Eat them with yogurt or oats to slow sugar absorption. Variety. Rotate different colors for maximum benefit. Food number 4, extra virgin olive oil, the liquid gold. This is insane. Pay attention, it has to be extra virgin, cold pressed, and in a dark bottle. The anti-inflammatory warrior here is called oleocanthal. You know that peppery kick that good olive oil leaves in your throat? Scientists discovered that this sensation is caused by oleocanthal, which acts in the exact same way as ibuprofen. You are literally eating a natural painkiller. It's mind-blowing. The Mediterranean secret. People in Mediterranean countries who consume 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil daily have some of the lowest inflammation rates in the world. A study in the journal Nature found that oleocanthal has the same anti-inflammatory pathway as prescription NSAIDs, but without the side effects. Quality matters. Regular olive oil or light olive oil has been processed and stripped of these compounds. You need the real deal? Look for dark glass bottles. Harvest date within 2 years. Single origin. First cold press. Practical tips. Daily dose. 2-3 tablespoons. Usage. Drizzle on finished dishes. Use in salad dressings. Don't Used for high heat cooking, it destroys the beneficial compounds. Storage, keep in a cool, dark place. Food number 5, nuts and seeds. Walnuts, almonds, flaxseed, chia, hemp hearts. Eat a handful of these every single day. These tiny powerhouses are loaded with healthy fats, protein, fiber, and specific anti-inflammatory compounds. The variety power. Walnuts, highest in omega-3s of all nuts. Almonds, packed with vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant. Flax seeds, rich in lignans that reduce inflammation. Chia seeds, complete protein plus omega-3s. Hemp hearts, perfect omega-3 to omega-6 ratio. The research, a meta-analysis of 61 studies, found that eating nuts regularly reduces inflammatory markers by an average of 23%. The Adventist Health Study showed that people eating nuts 5+ times per week live 2 to 3 years longer. Practical tips, daily dose. 1 Oz, about 24 almonds or 14 walnut halves. Preparation, raw or lightly roasted, never heavily salted seeds. Grind flax and chia for better absorption. Timing, perfect as a snack or added to meals. Listen, if these foods are already blowing your mind and you're ready to transform your health, I need you to do something right now. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Why? Because I'm releasing a complete series on reversing inflammation and you do not want to miss a single episode. We're building a community of people who refuse to let age slow them down. Join us. Food number 6, the golden duo, turmeric and black pepper. This is the ultimate hack. Turmeric contains curcumin, which is so powerful that over 1,000 scientific studies have been published on it. Some studies compare its anti-inflammatory effects to pharmaceuticals like hydrocortisone and ibuprofen. The absorption problem, but your body can't absorb curcumin efficiently. It gets destroyed in your digestive system and liver. It's practically useless. Unless you add one simple thing. Black pepper. Pepper contains piperine, a compound that increases curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. 2,000%. It's a real-life cheat code. The research. A randomized controlled trial found that curcumin reduced inflammatory markers by 57% in just 8 weeks. Another study showed it was as effective as prescription anti-inflammatory drugs for arthritis pain, but without the side effects. Practical tips. Daily dose. 1 teaspoon turmeric, plus pinch of black pepper absorption boost. Take with a fat sauce, olive oil, coconut oil. Usage, add to soups, rice, vegetables, smoothies. Golden rule, never use turmeric without black pepper.
Food number 7, green tea, the ancient medicine. Drink this instead of coffee. This 4,000-year-old beverage is a liquid health bomb. It's packed with a polyphenol called EGCG, epigallocatechin gallate, which is an inflammation destroyer. The longevity factor. The Japanese, who consume the most green tea in the world, have the longest lifespans and lowest rates of inflammatory diseases. Studies show that drinking 3 cups daily lowers the risk of heart disease by 20% and diabetes by 33%. Brain benefits. Green tea provides calm alertness. The L-theanine creates focus without jitters, while EGCG protects brain cells from inflammatory damage. Practical tips. Daily dose, 2 to 3 cups. Brewing. Steep for 3 to 5 minutes in 175-degree water, not boiling. Timing. Between meals for maximum absorption. Quality. Choose organic, loose leaf when possible. Food number 8. Fermented foods, the gut healers. Here's something most doctors don't tell you. 70% of your immune system lives in your gut. And when your gut is inflamed, your entire body is inflamed. Fermented foods are like sending in a SWAT team of good bacteria to restore order. The probiotic powerhouses. Kefir, 50+ different probiotic strains. Sauerkraut, rich in vitamin C and beneficial bacteria. Kimchi, spicy, loaded with antioxidants and probiotics. Greek yogurt, look for live active cultures. Miso, fermented soy, that's easier to digest. The gut-brain connection. Your gut produces 90% of your body's serotonin, your happiness hormone. When inflammation damages your gut lining, it affects your mood, sleep, and mental clarity. Fermented foods repair this damage and restore communication between your gut and brain. Practical tips. Daily dose. 1 to 2 cup of fermented vegetables or 1 cup of kefir, yogurt. Variety. Rotate different types weekly. Quality. Look for refrigerated options without added sugars. Start slow. Begin with small amounts to avoid digestive upset. the gut-inflammation connection. Listen carefully. This might be the most important section in this entire video. If you fix your gut, you fix your inflammation. If you ignore your gut, nothing else matters. The leaky gut epidemic. Most people over 50 have what scientists call increased intestinal permeability, or leaky gut. Your intestinal lining becomes like a broken screen door, letting toxins, bacteria, and undigested food particles leak into your bloodstream. Your immune system goes crazy, trying to attack these invaders, creating chronic inflammation throughout your body. The microbiome. Massacre. Modern life has declared war on your gut bacteria. Antibiotics, processed foods, stress, artificial sweeteners, and environmental toxins have created a microbiome wasteland. Studies show that people over 50 have 75% less bacterial diversity than younger people. The restoration protocol. Feed the good guys. Prebiotic foods like garlic, onions, asparagus, and Jerusalem artichokes. Starve the bad guys. Eliminate sugar, artificial sweeteners, and processed foods. Repair the lining. Bone broth, collagen, and zinc. Re-inoculate. Fermented foods and targeted probiotics. Signs. Your gut needs healing. Bloating after meals. Food sensitivities you never had before. Irregular bowel movements. Frequent infections. Mood swings or anxiety. Joint pain that moves around your body. Sleep. The ultimate anti-inflammatory. Here's what nobody talks about. Poor sleep is like injecting inflammation directly into your veins. One night of bad sleep increases inflammatory markers by 40%. Chronic sleep deprivation keeps you in a constant state of low-grade inflammation. The sleep inflammation cycle. Inflammation disrupts sleep, and poor sleep creates more inflammation. It's a vicious cycle that ages you rapidly. But when you fix your sleep, everything else falls into place. The research is shocking. People who sleep less than 6 hours per night have 50% higher levels of inflammatory proteins. They're also 3 times more likely to develop heart disease and 2.5 times more likely to develop diabetes. The anti-inflammatory sleep protocol. Timing. In bed by 10 p.m., up by 6 a.m. temperature. Keep room between 65-68 degree off darkness, blackout curtains or eye mask. Electronics. No screens 2 hours before bed. Evening foods. Tart cherries, chamomile tea, magnesium. Sleep-supporting foods. Tart cherries. Natural melatonin boost. Almonds. Magnesium for muscle relaxation. Fatty fish. Omega-3s improve sleep quality. Kiwi fruit contains serotonin precursors. The 30-day sleep challenge. Week 1. Establish consistent bedtime. Week 2. Create evening routine without screens. Week 3. Optimize bedroom environment. Week 4. Fine-tune with sleep-supporting foods. Section 3. The inflammation accelerators. Advanced avoid list. Pay close attention. It's useless to eat all this good stuff if you keep eating garbage. This is the complete list of things that are literally pouring gasoline on your internal fire. 1. Sugar and refined carbohydrates. The damage. Spikes inflammation by 50% within 2 hours. Hidden sources. Sauces, dressings, healthy cereals. Replacement, stevia, monk fruit, fresh fruit. 2. Trans fats and industrial seed oils. The villains, soybean, corn, canola, safflower oils. Found in margarine, chips, fried foods, packaged snacks. The damage, triggers inflammatory genes for up to 5 hours after eating 3. Processed meats. The problem, nitrates, nitrites, and advanced glycation end products, AGEs. Examples, bacon, sausage, deli meats, hot dogs. The damage, increases inflammation markers by 78%. 4. Excessive alcohol. The limit, more than 1 drink daily for women, 2 for men. The damage, disrupts gut bacteria and liver function. Smart choice, red wine in moderation has anti-inflammatory compounds. 5. Dairy, for some people. The test, eliminate for 30 days, then reintroduce. Watch for joint pain, digestive issues, skin problems. Alternatives, almond, oat, or coconut milk. 6. Gluten, for sensitive individuals. Not just celiac. Non-celiac gluten sensitivity affects 13% of people. Hidden sources, soy sauce, supplements, Medications. Test period, 30-day elimination trial. Section 4, supplements versus food. The truth. Here's what the supplement industry doesn't want you to know. Food is always better than isolated nutrients. Here's why. The synergy factor. Real foods contain thousands of compounds that work together. When you isolate one nutrient, you lose this synergy. For example, an orange has vitamin C plus bioflavonoids that help absorption. A vitamin C pill has neither. When supplements make sense, omega-3. If you can't eat fish, 3x, weak. Vitamin D, if you live in northern climates. B12, if you're over 60, absorption decreases with age. Magnesium, if you have chronic stress or poor sleep quality. Matters. Look for third-party testing. Choose whole food-based supplements. Avoid mega doses. Consult your doctor first.
Section 5. Timing and meal strategy. When you eat is almost as important as what you eat for controlling inflammation. Intermittent fasting benefits. 12 to 16 hour fasting windows reduce inflammatory markers, gives your digestive system time to repair. Activates autophagy, cellular cleanup. Anti-inflammatory meal timing, morning. Start with anti-inflammatory foods to set the tone. Pre-workout, tart cherry juice reduces exercise-induced inflammation. Post-workout, protein, plus antioxidants for recovery. Evening, light, easily digestible foods. The 80-20 rule, perfection isn't required. If 80% of your food choices are anti-inflammatory, you'll see dramatic results. The other 20% gives you flexibility for social situations and cravings. Section 6, hydration and inflammation. Water is medicine. Chronic dehydration is a hidden cause of inflammation that nobody talks about. The connection. Dehydration thickens blood, making circulation sluggish. Toxins accumulate when you're not flushing them out. Joint cartilage is 80% water. Dehydration. Brain, more pain. Hydration protocol. Amount, half your body weight in ounces daily. Quality, filtered water to remove inflammatory chemicals. Timing. Start each day with 16 to 20 Oz. Enhancement. Add lemon, cucumber, or mint for extra antioxidants. Signs, you're dehydrated, dark yellow urine, afternoon fatigue, joint stiffness, dry skin. Section 7, building the perfect anti-inflammatory plate. I know this is a lot of information, so I put together the perfect day of anti-inflammatory eating for you. It's super simple, and I'll give you a full week of options. The anti-inflammatory plate formula, 1 to 2 plate, colorful vegetables, especially leafy greens, 1.4 plate, lean protein, fish, poultry, legumes, 1.4 plate, complex carbohydrates, quinoa, sweet potato, brown rice, healthy fats, olive oil, avocado, nuts, seeds, herbs, spices, turmeric, ginger, garlic. Sample meal plans, day 1, breakfast, green smoothie, spinach, blueberries, chia seeds, almond milk, plus green tea, lunch, salmon salad with mixed greens, walnuts, olive oil dressing, snack, handful of almonds, plus green tea, dinner, turmeric lentil soup with vegetables, plus side of steamed broccoli. Day 2, breakfast, oatmeal with berries, ground flaxseed, walnuts. Lunch, quinoa bowl with roasted vegetables, chickpeas, tahini dressing snack, apple slices with almond butter. Dinner, grilled sardines with sweet potato and sautéed kale. Day 3, breakfast, avocado toast on Ezekiel bread with hemp hearts. Lunch, large salad with mixed greens, grilled chicken, olive oil. Snack, berries with a handful of nuts. Dinner, vegetable curry with turmeric, served over brown rice. Day 4, breakfast, chia pudding with almond milk, berries and walnuts. Lunch, sardine and white bean salad with arugula. Snack, green tea and 10 almonds. Dinner, baked salmon with roasted Brussels sprouts and sweet potato. Day 5, breakfast, green smoothie with kale, pineapple, ginger and chia seeds. Lunch, quinoa bowl with roasted vegetables and tahini dressing snack, apple slices with almond butter. Dinner, lentil soup with turmeric and a side of sautéed spinach. Day 6, breakfast, steel-cut oats with ground flaxseed, berries and hemp hearts. Lunch, Mediterranean salad with olive oil, olives and grilled chicken. Snack, herbal tea with a small handful of walnuts. Dinner, grilled mackerel with steamed broccoli and quinoa. Day 7, breakfast, smoothie bowl with acai, banana and anti-inflammatory toppings. Lunch, kale and chickpea salad with lemon olive oil dressing. Snack, green tea with 5 dates stuffed with almond butter. Dinner, vegetable stir-fry with tofu and anti-inflammatory spices. Weekly prep strategies. Sunday, prep grains, wash chopped vegetables.
batch cook, soups, stews and grain bowls, freezer friendly, pre-made smoothie packs, emergency foods, canned sardines, nuts, frozen berries, anti-inflammatory shopping list, proteins, wild salmon, sardines, mackerel, organic chicken, lentils, chickpeas, vegetables, spinach, kale, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, sweet potatoes, fruits, blueberries, strawberries, cherries, apples, avocados, healthy fats, extra virgin olive oil, walnuts, almonds, chia seeds, flax seeds, pantry, turmeric, black pepper, green tea, bone broth, quinoa, real success stories. The proof is in the people. Let me share 3 more incredible transformations that happened when people followed this exact protocol. Robert, 58, construction worker from Texas. I was taking 6 ibuprofen daily just to function.
My knees were so swollen I could barely climb ladders. After 6 weeks of eating these foods, I threw away the pill bottle. I'm pain-free and back to working 10-hour days. My wife says I'm like a different person. Linda, 62, teacher from California. Brain fog was ruining my career. I couldn't remember my students' names or follow lesson plans. The inflammation protocol changed everything. In 8 weeks, my mind was sharp again. I even got promoted to department head. Food really is medicine. Carlos, 55, chef from Miami. Being a chef with arthritis was my nightmare. My hands hurt so bad I couldn't hold a knife properly. These anti-inflammatory foods didn't just heal my joints, they inspired my whole menu. Now I serve healing food to others, and my restaurant is booked solid. The common thread: all 3 followed the same principles. Eliminated inflammatory foods, completely added 5 to 7 anti-inflammatory foods daily, stayed consistent for at least 30 days. Combined diet with proper sleep and movement. Your transformation starts today. These aren't special people, they're ordinary folks who made extraordinary changes by following this exact system. If they can do it, so can you. Section 8. Exercise and movement. Food is 70% of the battle, but movement is crucial for controlling inflammation. Here's what works. Anti-inflammatory exercises. Walking 30 minutes daily reduces inflammation by 12%. Swimming, joint-friendly full-body workout. Yoga combines movement with stress reduction. Strength training, 2-3x week maintains muscle and bone. What to avoid? Overtraining causes more inflammation. High impact. If you have joint pain, exercise without recovery. Rest days are crucial. Recovery protocol. Sleep 7 to 9 hours nightly for inflammation repair. Stress management. Meditation. Deep breathing. Gentle movement. Light stretching on rest days. So that's it. This isn't magic, it's science. Every meal is a choice. You can choose to feed the fire, or you can choose to put it out for good. You have the power to completely change how you feel. I just gave you the treasure map. Your 30-day inflammation reset plan. Week 1. Foundation, add 1 anti-inflammatory food daily. Eliminate obvious inflammatory foods, soda, fried foods. Drink 8 glasses of water daily. Take a 20-minute walk. Week 2. Acceleration, include 3 anti-inflammatory foods per meal. Try intermittent fasting, 12-hour window. Add green tea. Increase walking to 30 minutes. Week 3. Optimization. Follow the complete anti-inflammatory plate formula. Add strength training 2x week practice, 10 minutes of stress reduction daily, track how you feel in a journal. Week 4, mastery meal prep for the entire week, try new anti-inflammatory recipes, assess your progress, plan for long-term success, what to expect. Week 1, better sleep, less bloating. Week 2, improved energy, clearer thinking. Week 3, reduced joint pain, better mood. Week 4, significant improvement in all areas. Getting older is inevitable, but how you age, with pain or with energy, that choice is yours. It doesn't happen overnight, it takes consistency. But you have the tools to destroy inflammation, clear your mind, and live the best years of your life. The challenge starts now. Remember Maria from the beginning? She's now leading hiking groups in her community and feels better at 55 than she did at 45. That could be you in 30 days. If this guide helped you, share this video with everyone you love. Send it to a friend, a family member, anyone who deserves to live better. Your share could literally save someone's life. And now tell me in the comments, what city or country are you watching from? Which of these insane foods are you going to start eating today? What's the biggest inflammation symptom you want to eliminate? Your journey to a life with zero inflammation starts right now. I'll be reading every comment and cheering you on. Let's go. P.S. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell. I'm creating a complete series on reversing aging through nutrition, and you don't want to miss a single episode. See you in the next video.